Now at this point, I am still using this approach, and I may be switching as well. I'm following my son and going to this approach, and it involves only one bottle instead of the 4 here. And Willy's been taking 6 capsules is your single dose. He's been taking 6 capsules in his bag, and then I told him you've got to take another 6 later in the day, if not another 12. I'm trying to get him to dose up, so he takes 6 capsules in a baggie now, and then later in the afternoon or at dinner time he'll take his second dose to get to supplement across the board with a lot of your vitamins. And I'm just going to slowly go down here. It covers a lot of stuff. There are a few amino acids and different things in here. D-L-phenylalanine's an amino acid, glutamine's an amino acid, methionine is an amino acid, but they're really insignificant. As far as therapeutic dose of amino acids, there's not enough. So I know a lot more than the True Hope people. I actually met them in 2000, 2001. I went out there and hung out with them, the people that developed this supplement, and they really didn't know a lot about amino acids. My experience at that time was extensive, and I knew better than they did on that. But in regard to the vitamins, minerals, there's been a lot of bipolar people or with bipolar diagnosis that just from this simple supplement, a single supplement, have substantially reduced symptoms and been very successful in overcoming bipolar disorder in themselves by using an approach, just one bottle, which amazed me. And I don't argue with success. So something True Hope people knew, and that the Equilib people know. I mean, they were associated at one time, is helpful. And I have a great deal of respect for both supplements. They're both very, very similar in their makeup. So, and it will simplify things. If you are using an Equilib supplement, that's great. Consider some of the other things that I've introduced to you in this series of videos on supplementing for bipolar disorder. All right, we got a little rain here. I hope it doesn't disturb the audio. It's raining on the roof. So, all right. Regardless of whether I used Ultra Source of Life and the various minerals or the Equilib, I felt that there were Willy's needs and my needs both, and that there was not enough of the B vitamin class. You've only got here thiamine, riboflavin, 5 milligrams, 5.5, 25 milligrams. That's not a lot of B vitamins. So I found that it was wise, even though I was taking this, to add a little bit of B, a B vitamin. I also found that it was essential for Willy's Baggie to work, that it was essential to add some vitamin C. And in this, there's 250 milligrams of vitamin C in 6 capsules, or if you were dosing 4 times a day, that would only be a gram, 1,000 milligrams, or twice a day, that would only be 500 milligrams. That's the needs for vitamin C in the human body are far greater than that. It's not enough. So I added both B and C to this vitamin, or this approach. The same, principle applies. Not enough vitamin B and C in that Source of Life for what I was trying to do, and I added. And here, what I have here is 2 different bottles of vitamin C that are really the same thing, different brands, different idea. And here is 2 different bottles of vitamin B, and I've used both 50 milligram vitamin B's in baggies and 100 milligram vitamin B, or B complex in baggies, and they both work well. We're going to go back to C for a minute, and I got a few remarks on vitamin C. Vitamin C, can come from a lot of things. food-wise. It can be made out of corn, or they extract it from corn. They can extract it from potatoes. They can extract it from beets. They can extract it from unusual things like sago palm. They can make it in a laboratory where it's just, it's artificial, but it's the exact same molecule. And I have found over the years that I had problems with vitamin C from a couple of manufacturers. And especially the vitamin C that came in capsules and was brown. I'm potato allergic, and maybe it was coming from a potato. It just didn't work with me and didn't help. So I try to use a hypoallergenic C. Or, you want to look on the bottle. Now, in this particular bottle, it doesn't really identify the source. You've got 1,000 milligrams per capsule. A little bit of, but it doesn't. But I believe when it says crystalline vitamin C on the front, I believe that this may be made, in a lab. That this may be the artificial vitamin C, and I'm looking for hypoallergenic. And this says well tolerated by most highly allergic individuals, and no tablets, binders, coatings, or colorings. And free of common allergens. And the same thing here. This vitamin C is from an unusual source that it would not be allergic. Because say I have alright, let's see what's in it. It's 2 capsules, is 2,000 milligrams. So these are 1,000 milligram capsules each. There's a little bit of junk in there, a little bit of magnesium stearate, This pure vitamin C is ascorbic acid in an unbuffered form and may be preferred by sensitive individuals who tolerate its mild acidity. So it's not a buffered C. Yeah. But again, this works well for me. The other bottle that I don't have here, commonly I buy vitamin C capsules from Solgar. And here's Solgar bottles always have this gold label. And they've got a vitamin C capsule both Willy and I have used. Neither one of us react negatively to. And we don't take it in tablets, but Solgar also sells vitamin C in hard tablets. And I try to, at all times, if at all possible, avoid tablets and try to find things in gel caps or capsules, so it's better absorbed. All right. So I've covered vitamin C. Here's vitamin B. And again, versus the 5 milligrams and 5.5 and 25 milligrams of 3B vitamins in the Equilib bottle. This particular bottle has 100 milligrams across the board of everything. If you took a B50, it would have 50 milligrams across the board of everything. The RDAs, are thousands of percent because it's the RDA of under 2 milligrams for B vitamin is really a joke. I mean, it's there's been influence peddling, or somebody got bribed for the RDA of B vitamins to be as low as it is in the United States. But the body can take high amounts of B vitamins without any toxicity problem. It'll only change the color of your urine. Your urine will turn like yellow or green from taking these, because some of the B vitamin, that is absorbed is not going to be utilized and is going to be excreted in your urine. But it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It's just a common thing that happens that people notice. My urine changed colors. Does that mean something bad is happening? No, it doesn't mean anything at all. So